that we wanted to start in worship, just because that was something that Rory really cultivated in our family. We all went to worship school a couple years ago, and we really learned what the importance of worship was and what it brought with it and what we experienced in it. And we brought it back to our church and our youth group and our family, and it was just kind of something that we really got to share together when we were at worship school. And Mom really has instilled a culture of worship in our house, especially the last couple of years. And we were talking a couple times ago when we did this as a family, just about how it used to be something that we would dread doing, that we'd have to bring up our instruments into the living room and do our little performance, and we hated it. But the more that we did it, the more it just became part of what we do and who we are, and we would see things shift in worship when we would worship together, and moments that used to be awkward weren't awkward anymore, and moments that used to be forced weren't forced anymore. And one thing that I've always loved about Rory and his worship is just the freedom that he carries and the peace that he releases, and just the permission to fully be yourself, and be fully okay with being yourself. And Rory really pushed that into me without even doing it intentionally. He just gives people permission to be themselves. And when I first started doing worship, I was really insecure and afraid of doing it. Just the presence that he brought was just permission to be yourself and to be fully okay with who you are and what you carry and what you release. So it's just fitting that we would start off tonight, or finish off tonight with worship. So I just want to encourage you just to be free and to be still and to do whatever you need to do, whether it's lay out in the ground or go over there or just close your eyes and just soak in the entire time. But yeah, this is what we kind of created together as a family, and just want to finish the night off with some worship.
Never come close, nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, Lord. I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves, where my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. Your presence, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. You are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. Be overcome by your presence, Holy Spirit. Into shame, the stones rolled away. This perfect love does not be overcome. Now death, there is your sting, a resurrected King has rescued defeat. Forever He is glorified. Forever He is lifted high. Forever He is risen. He is alive. He is alive. is rolled away. His perfect love will not be overcome. Now death, there is your sting, resurrection King, defeated forever. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. Lamb is overcome. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. Lamb is overcome. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. Lamb is overcome. We sing hallelujah. We sing hallelujah. Sometimes there's a timidity in our hearts, and I just sense the Lord just saying that He's just really, by His Spirit, encourages us to just break out a little more, just to release what's in our heart, to be free. Let's go into that forever He is glorified, and then we'll just go into just an open worship and just encourage everyone just to just be free and worship Him. Wherever He is risen, He is alive. He is alive. Forever He is glorified. Forever He is lifted high. Forever He is risen. He is alive. He is alive. Worship Jesus. Lift your name up. Lift your name up in this place. Oh, Jesus. We welcome your presence. We welcome your presence in this place, Lord. We welcome. Pray for Rory, or give him a prophetic word. I feel like God is saying something to you, or just to bless him as he goes to Ottawa. And I just really feel, even as I was praying, like the sphere of influence among these people is massive. And we represent 4 or 5 churches just here. And I know even just you guys and the people in this room, you're powerful people, and you have huge influence. And I'd say the same for Rory. And I just feel like the work God's giving me is fire starters, and it's like we're the spark, and we all have different communities. And I just feel like Rory has a community that's waiting for him, just like we all do. And all he needs is just that spark of God, just the passion, and he has the ability to just light that community on fire. And so we're just gonna bless him. We're just gonna take time just to love on him, so that he leave his community here, his support group, knowing that he's so loved, and knowing that he's supported, and that we're behind him, and we're praying for him, and we believe in him. We believe that he's gonna do great things, and that God is so with you wherever you go, whatever you end up doing, whoever you meet, whatever community you end up being a part of. You're going to be such an impact. You're going to be a fire starter. That spark in you is just going to turn to flame. And we're we're behind you, and we just want to take this time to just really love on you and let you know that we stand behind you in prayer, that we're prayer warriors for you as you go out from this place, as you go out from this city, that we're going to just stand behind you and just watch as you do amazing things and impact high places. I know that your sphere of influence one day is going to be important people. And so just going to open it up. We're just going to continue praying, but if you feel like you want to see something up right forward, just feel free right now.
Yeah, I actually just saw God showing the map and Ottawa being like a beacon that spreads throughout the country, and I think that you going there, you'll get the opportunity to be a part of that light and just that influence that will help shape the spiritual atmosphere of our whole country. And I think that's very important that you're going, and even just in the first year as you're going to school, and just things that are seemingly small, they will have nationwide impact, and just know that God is sending you to be a part of that light that's going to be sent out like a beacon for what Canada is.
Good word.
I just feel like there's a strong call for justice in your life. And I just felt the Lord saying that you're somebody who makes wrong things right, but like not even, it's not active for you, it's just the Spirit. Well, part of it is active, but like it's not necessarily like you just come into an environment and it's the Spirit through you. It's just like He's in the business of the turnaround game. That's how He likes to use you, I think. It's just to turn things around, turn people's lives around, turn situations around, just through like it's so natural for you, you know, like everything you do is so natural. There's like nothing you do that's out of character or like falsified, and the Lord just uses that so powerfully. And I think I just felt the Lord saying, you know, and I suppose this is something He's always saying, but specific for you as you go, just that time in the secret place, He's going to deposit some new gifts in you, like some new tools in your tool belt, and just give you such a revelation of like just kind of back to the justice idea, like the way that He's been so just in your life, which is like, I guess, interesting. But I just felt Him saying that for you, that He's going to show you the way that He's won you over, you know, and you having a revelation of that is going to cause people to be won over for Christ as well, and just in the way that you live and the way that you speak to people. And this the Spirit that is living inside of you is so powerful that like emanates out of you, and it's going to cause people to be won for Christ as you go. Yeah.
That's good. Oh, good.
All of the kids will say, whoever only has one memory, but I have a favorite one. Rory's happens to be I think he was 3, and he decided to take a plant, like a tree plant, like that artificial. Do you remember that? And he decided to try and climb it. Of course, it fell over, there was dirt in it and dirt everywhere. But that adventure spirit I have seen with you all over, you know, from being very young, being willing to coach basketball, and 2 things that just really strike me about you is not only that adventurous spirit, but also the humility to do what God has asked you to do. It doesn't matter if it's the girls' team, it doesn't matter. If you have a passion for teaching basketball, you'll go where you need to go.
Yeah.
You are appointed. That's good. And so take that adventurous spirit. Of course, as an auntie, I want to say don't stay away too long. Yes, I'm the auntie, so I can do that. But no, absolutely follow that passion and use that sense of adventure, because God's going to He's looking forward to giving this adventure. Yeah. So, but right home, because your mom is going to miss you too. So, and but that's going to do you more. Proud of you. If I'm this proud of you, just imagine how Father God is uber proud. No, we're all here praying for you, and you're not coming.
Right.
The baby is speaking to us.
in terms of providing for himself and being, and even I've noticed, I was telling Carolee this coming back, what a blessing you are to us, and how you just, have grown even in that year, cleaning up and just jumping to, if there's need to be help, just a more sensitivity for the dynamics of the house, and this next 2 years is going to be it's hard for a father to see his son go away for that long. I mean, these days we can jump on a plane, which we'll do in October, and but just something, knowing that he's going, and just as a parent, there's a letting go. We have to release you to your destiny, release you to all that God's planned for you, and we don't hear the baby cries anymore around the house, at least not yet anymore, until Jenna gets going. But it is, just even to have this last, few weeks, month with Rory, with your son, and just running with you, and just doing crazy things, and just making memories. And I know we've talked about periods of when, our attention was divided with the younger boys, but now it's just, and you always say, when I feel a bit down, thinking, gee, I miss some times crucial times when you're growing up, and, with so much of the attention with the younger boys, but you now have been encouraging me by saying, we still have a lot of time, and we still have time to do things, and I just know that we will. We have this the song "The Cat's in the Cradle" goes through my mind, which was probably something that most of you don't know, but it was a story about a father who didn't pour into his son. He always had stuff to do, and then when his son grew up, his father was free, but his son had too much to do. So I just think that we've developed a relationship where we're going to have time for each other, even though you're going to be moving into a busier season of life, and we're going to have plenty of time to do things, and it's just going to be such a blessing to see you move ahead in your life, and we love you very much. I love you very much. I think you've been just an awesome son, my firstborn son, and I just even remember hearing my sister, who was in the waiting room, or not the waiting room, the delivery room, and just those words, and we got it on video, but I don't think I'll show it, but I can remember the inflection with my sister. It's a boy, and still remember that feeling now, eh, Barb?
Yeah.
Just that sense of, we've got this man is got a destiny, and we're seeing it being fulfilled. I love you, son.
Well, I better talk before I cry too much. Liz was just asking me, and I had many people asking me so hard, and my answer is, I'm not too good. But it's just even our time together in the summer, just trying to make time stand still. And just trying to make those, going back to a place. So we just came back from a camp. We've been going for 25 years to this camp with our kids. We started with Chantal when she was a baby. And so I think this year it was like purposeful. It's like Rory said to us, Mom, Dad, we're going to build memories. We've got to make sure we have the memories. And every day would go by and it'd be like one last day. One last day before you go. But I guess the part that you realize is when you guys are young and you don't have children, but I think the most amazing thing is that we serve a very big God. And our very big God takes us and gives us grace to do the things that are hard. And our very big God, just like what we've been talking about tonight, has such very big things for every one of you. And it's only in that you can let someone go. You see, you know, I mean, this year I've never prayed and fasted for anything so much as for Rory and for these things to open up for him. And you know, even as a family, we knew he was going to go. We knew he has a call to the nations. And in that, you're able to rest. You're able to say, you have to. I was telling Liz this. I said, it's so hard to let him go, but it would be way worse for him to stay. It's way worse for somebody to not follow the call of God on their life. And so even as a mother, it's like, yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. But I want more for him and for him to follow what God has put in his heart, for him to stay here. And we release you. We release you to the call that God has in your life, to impact nations, to live a life that isn't ordinary, to live a life that will stretch you in every way, to live the most exciting life, to live with great joy and passion, and never let anyone or anything hold you back. Just get excited and be on that road trip and have every adventure that is there to have. And along the way, take a lot of people with you into the purposes of God. So as you go and you move in the purposes of God, it's like, well, might as well take a lot of people with me. And that's, I think, that's it. Just like every time you have a chance, every single opportunity, it's like, okay, I can just coast, or I can be like, okay, God, here I go again. Somebody amazing. And that's why I have to let you go. That's why I have to say goodbye. Even though I'm going to see you, can't see. I don't want to. The natural says no. Why does he have to go? Why can't he stay here? Why didn't he get into the UFC? But, no, it's very hard, but it's very awesome. And you are such a great son. You have always been such a great son. You've always respected Dad and I, and given you love. And you're just such a great son. We're very proud of you. And I love you very much.
Rory, I kind of come from a different perspective. No, I mean, I still love it. No, I've, from a very early age, you've been set apart. You've been called, you've been equipped. You've got your dad's fire. You've got your mom's love of the Lord. You've got your dad's prayer for a watch. You've got a fire burning within you. The time my body checked you into the boards, okay, I guided you in at 8 and you went crying to your dad. So now you would just push back. From time of coaching in soccer to pushing you to going to the next level. No, God is pushing you to the next level. You're equipped. You're not alone. But there's much greater world out there that needs you right now. Your job is to be obedient. Your job is not to be selfish with yourself, but as you've been giving to others right now, God is giving to you. Calgary will always be home. But you've got a bigger purpose. don't speak French, so you can't cross the border.
But he will be. Yes.
You've got the ability to understand directions, don't you? It's not a genetic defect that runs through your mom's line.
Crazy roads there.
I think also, Roy, I just wanted to say thank you for being such a good friend to me. And since I first met you, you've just always been, just very consistent and such a good role model to me. And I didn't think I was going to cry either, but when people have asked me if I've had a role model, it's hard for me to think of one, but just when you told me we were leaving, I felt very sad because I realized that you were definitely one of those people for me. And I've never met anyone that's like you in your love for the Lord and your family. And I've never questioned how you see me, and it's the way that God sees me, and that's so valuable that you have that. And I think that God's going to use that when you go to your new community, and there's going to be people that are just automatically drawn to you because they see the love of the Father through you, because you're so accepting and you're so accommodating, I think, and God has blessed you with so many talents just across the board that you can connect with anyone, and I think that's so huge, and that's how God wants to use you, as just a representation of His heart. And some people have never experienced that before, and when they come into contact with you, they're going to feel loved and accepted, and they're going to see their value reflected off of you in ways that they haven't seen it before. And just even something very simple that I can give an example with is just through worship. And when I first joined the Rev team in Heritage, I was put on your team, and I just had so much fun with it, and just seeing how you led has really inspired me to develop that skill, and it's something that's impacted my relationship with the Lord more than anything. And it's changed my life, just that simple thing, just you allowing me to be on your team and giving me a voice and giving me value just in that simple way. Just helped prepare me for, even just in Heritage, just the things that I would accomplish.
That the Lord saying to me that you're not getting left behind, you're not forgotten, that He has you in the place where He wants you to be, and He's going to give you a year of security and comfort and stronger direction, and He's going to feel the Father's heart towards you so much more this year. I just see you as a little girl, just resting, snuggling up in the Father's arms, and you're going to have that space filled in you. So.
Thank you.
It's a good share.
I heard you were leaving. I didn't know it would make me that emotional, but I think that you have played such a role in my life, and just thank you for that. And I really do believe in you, and I'm excited to see where you go, and maybe we'll work together one day, which would be cool. But I just am so proud of you, and thank you for just being such a strong person that has never deviated or has never done anything to let me down. You've always been such a great example to me, and such a good, I don't know, I just aspire to be like you, because you're so consistent, you're so close with the Lord, and you never waver, and that's something that I admire a lot, so thank you a lot for that.
First time you worked out those parts. First thought. Who's the scrub?
chest hair all out of shirt, you know. Yeah, no tie, you know, no hair, no nothing, just chest hair. But I would say, you know, like the span of what, a few weeks, a whole group, you know, we just loved our team, right? And you were a part of that. And we would like to, you know, we would just want the same people working all the time because you're just such, you know, your presence is, you know, high energy. It's like a genuine person. Yeah. You know, it's just like, it's so good to be around. Yeah. And this summer, we're not around. You know? And that's the thing, like, you were so busy with everything, but, you know, everybody's questions were always, you know, where's Rory? You know, everybody wants to be around you. You know, and so that changed quickly, right? My process and my thought, my impression of you, you know, from a scrub to being a man of God. You know, that's somebody that I would like to follow. You know, that has an impact on me. You know, but it's like, kind of like a reason why, you know, I stay with this family. Like, just being accepted by everybody. Which is nice. But yeah, I just see you, you know, down there, everybody's still trying to be around you. Like, you'll bring people to the kingdom. You know, they'll just be drawn to you by your characteristics, and just your actions and everything. And that's what, you know, like, even just like the influence you have on these books, you know, it's huge. They always talk about you. Trash, but not. But you know, like it's just you know, it's like a model, you know, a role model, and that, you know, I kind of want to be more like you, right? And then when you're here, I don't know if I'm getting the expectation of being the role model, but I won't live up to that. But I'll try to.
We don't expect you to. We're you.
Yeah, exactly. So, but you know, it's just. I mean, I know I'll see you down there, and we'll stay close. But just wanted to know your presence down there is needed, and